Ew. Hopefully you can hear me now. Oh, Pokemon fight already. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Hey. Welcome in. So you can hear me. I can't hear OBS, but that might be because I didn't restart OBS, but I restarted everything else. Oh. Yeah, see, I can't hear that at all. Welcome in! Welcome. I might have to start again. Because I can't hear... Oh, and Reva's here with a 27-month sub. TJG with 45 months. 48 total. Aroha hits 150 stream streak. And Rhea with 300 bits. Well, there's a helper mob there from Gilligan. Thanks, Gilligan. Oh, there's magpies now. Oh no, I got hit by a magpie. Ah! Oh, I can't move. MC gave me a cookie. Thanks, MC. Aradawa made it daytime. Oh, I got hit again. No. Okay, well, I mean, at least we can hear game sounds and stuff. I want to just check one thing. If I can, maybe I can change the device in OBS to a different device. If I have that go to there. Hey, Psycho. I will say hello to everyone very shortly. I just want to make sure that I've got this as good as I can get it. Can someone redeem a trivia?
Trivia!
Oh, I heard that. Did you hear that? So did you. Okay. Right, well, let's do the trivia question then. How many, here's your trivia question. How many sonnets did William Shakespeare write? William Shakespeare. And while you do that, just let me deal with something over here quickly. Oh. A lot. 189. It is less than 189, higher than 38, a lot less than 5,280. Students will say too many. That's true. I only had to study a few of them and 72, higher. 82, higher. $93, $91, $113, all higher. 120-ish, higher. $131, $151, higher. So higher than 151, lower than 189. 165, lower. Oh, this got disconnected again. First guess was close. 189, sort of. 163, lower. 160, lower. 161, lower. 156, lower. Getting close though. 158. Lower. 154. Correct. Taylor the Gamer Guy, 154 is correct. Love the previous death beam. Yeah, the waystone for it. Okay, we can access everything back in our storage system again. Not wearing my cloud in a bottle because of you. I'm going to put the jetpack into my backpack so that it doesn't keep trying to wear it. I wonder why that one keeps getting disconnected though. Like why is it always this one? The other two seem to be okay. Hey, a pug, Matt. Bye. Heyo! Welcome back. Welcome back. Gilligan's hit 7 streams in a row, and Psycho hits 25. Wow. That 25 went very, very fast. Wish the easy villages were earlier in the pack. Well, see, the whole idea, right, is that there's been some robot monsters that have come here, and they've taken, they scared the villagers off, essentially. So your goal is to bring them back. So having... Didn't I kill this guy before? Having villages available to you sort of, you know, breaks. Breaks the story. It ruins immersion. There's an easy way to get for Certus. Well, Certus is easy to get. Hang on, what's easy to get in this one? Had more, but some reason it started over again. It's okay. We'll get up there again. It's all good, Gilligan. From what we've been able to figure out, right, sometimes it will happen if you, like if you watch a stream on mobile, that'll reset the streak sometimes, but other times not really so much. Anyway, very quickly, let's just say hello to everyone who's here. Okay, looking down the list, I can see Taylor the Gamer Guy, Mr. Wiggly, H Potter, Fosserbot, Aradawa, B1 Psycho, TT Studio is here. Random Potion, unfortunately couldn't see what that was. H Potter is here as well. Tapioca. Scan. Arohaz Dux is here. Emeron Dax. Taliono. Candy Panda. I don't think I said Mr. Wigglybot. Mr. Wigglybot. Enriva. See, no, I didn't hear that. So Emeron Dax is naughty. Rogue Pieman is here. Rogue Pieman. TJD. Moonstar, welcome. Quite a lot of people. Annabella Jewel. Enriva. I think I might have said Enriva already, but Enriva. Scan. Keep scanning. Mastercrafter. Oh, hey, hang on. I'm in another computer. Pugmat. Oh, whoops. I think I'm getting close to the end. Pugmat Gilligan is here as well. Watching it in desktop mode. Tab in a mobile browser seems to keep streaks going just fine. There you go. Good tip for if you're out there and you're trying to protect a streak. Watch it in desktop mode in a mobile browser. Here but not staying. Went to a dinner party and my social tank is empty. Hey, dude. IRL. You know the rules. IRL always comes first. There we go. All right. So what we need to do today, we could smash through this just to get them done. We do need to make more energy cells. This isn't super difficult. We need to get into making Supreme Machine Frames, which means that we need to get that up and running. And I think in order for us to do that... Oh, Gilligan is naughty. Yeah, I definitely can't hear those. If I miss any of the naughty or nices, you're just gonna have to tell me what they said. Unfortunately. Yeah, because I cannot hear that. But I can hear the channel point notifications, can I? Can someone do another trivia?
Trivia!
I can hear that. Why can't I hear the other thing? I will do that trivia too. Thank you, Aradawa. Okay, I might have fixed it. But the trivia question, let's do that. Trivia question is, what are dried plums called? Prunes. Correct. They are called prunes. I got too many doors. I could actually go over there. Oh, hang on. We got magpied already. Let's get out of the way. TJD is nice. Did that happen? It did. I didn't hear it. Oh, you know why I didn't hear it? Okay. I was like, oh, I didn't hear it because I did the wrong thing. But I didn't do the wrong thing. I did the right thing. TJD is nice. I think I might have it now, but we'll see what happens. All right, Shadow Pulse Goo. So we should have the stuff to make Shadow Pulse Goo. We just need Supreme Machine Frame. So we're sort of stuck on that. Oh, and a crash there from Dark Holy Constantine. You can get enchantments off. Oh, we already read that the other day. Okay, so the Shadow Pulse Goo is needed. Creative Energy Cell. Fluix Dust. Oh, the Fluix Dust. Did we get that? 4 prunes isn't serving anymore and you have too much fiber and it will affect you. Looked like you needed a bunch of those machine frames. Yeah, you need 6. 6 of them. So if we want to make the Supreme, let's have a look at the Supreme Machine Frame. We definitely know that we need a few of these, right? So that means we need Advanced Machine Frames, at least 6 of those. I have 1. Okay, so we need to make 5 more of the normal machine frame, which means more dark steel. Yay. Starting to talk about how easy it is for Tapioca to get Certus. Certus. So you just need a flawless budding Certus quartz and a growth accelerator. Now these are actually a lot easier to move than you might think, because in this pack there is the copy paste gadget. So you can use the copy paste gadget to copy one of these and paste it to a location that you want it to be in, and it will remain flawless if you do it that way. It's quite easy. We set everything up to be, you know, quite easy. So this is quite easy. You just find a meteor with a flawless budding Certus quartz in it, use a copy paste gadget to pick it up and take it with you. Make a growth accelerator. There you go. Unlimited Certus quartz. Try looking for a comet. We were going to make ether gas. Yes. So we've got the beginnings of that set up. So we have our stasis chamber down the bottom and we've got the drills set up at the top. What we need to do is we need to get that power. 1 comet in 30 hours. Oh, so you need, there's a meteorite compass. This guy. So if you make this compass, right, which is pretty easy, then you can use that to find a location for a meteorite. And we also have essentials in the pack, so you can do it in /RTP, randomly teleport to a new place, run a meteorite compass on that, and then use that to go wherever you need to. Not always underground, no, they're above ground. But we do try to make it as easy to access as possible. Okay, so ferricore. So 14, that means we can make 7. So that's good. The nether brick we have 13 of. So I'll just take one of these. Or underwater, yes, that's true. Underwater as well. Is it gold gear? It is gold gear. So I want 7 of these. You get paid when people watch the VODs. I don't think so. No, not unless they get ads during the VODs. So I don't believe so. I don't get anything if people watch them on YouTube. How you doing, Patty? All right, so we need some latex. I'm gonna need 2 buckets of latex. And we need 7 pity machine frames, so I'm gonna make at least 7 of these. And now it's just the dark steel. So for the dark steel, 7 fours is 28. 1428. I don't think ads play during VODs. I've never had them. Well, I've got Turbo, Twitch Turbo, so I don't see ads anyway, so I have no idea if they play during VODs or not. I have no idea. Coal. So I have 38 powdered coal. Iron. If I do 38 of these. Oop. Then I need obsidian. At 15. So we'll do 38. Turbo runs out at the end of the day, so I'll have to figure it out tomorrow. Let us know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you find an mp.dev tool, for the love of God, don't click it on your base and never put it on your hotbar until you're ready to right click it. That's true. Don't do it to yourself. 20, 18 more. That's why people upload their VODs to YouTube. Yeah, so the thing is with YouTube, right, is that you need 1,000 subs before you can actually start like making any money off of it. And I'm only at like 600 and something, so I'm quite a long way off realistically getting any money out of that side of things as well, you know. Not that that's like the be all and end all, but 608, there you go. Yeah, so I'm at 608 then. So I'm still 400 away from being able to make any money off of YouTube. But it's fine. You know, there's a big list of old VODs on there, like 3 years of old streams, you know, that people can watch. Great for getting seen. Can be. It can be. Wonder what the 3 video uploaded thing is. Is it streaming? Yeah, it's no, just having 3 videos uploaded. Like if you're not uploading videos at all to YouTube, then you know, then you're not serious about making a career out of it. So you have to have 3 videos uploaded. So I'm passing that limit quite easily. I can't see this working out. Yeah, this is not going to work out. So I'm going to do this. Can I drain the fluid in there? Is there a way to do that? Came here from YouTube. That's true. Can confirm. Tapioca started commenting on YouTube videos, and that's how we ended up here. Like break the machine and replace it. Removes fluid. All fluid trash can. That's true. And I could even just put it next to it. I don't need to do anything special. I swear my my Spotify's gone into, you know, into that goofy mode where it's playing songs to me that that aren't on my playlist. $6.09. Thanks, Triple H. Right side bottom in the GUI. Is this one? This one? Like it's playing an InXS song to me now. Why InXS? Recommendations are a pain. But why is it recommending songs to me anyway? Why is it doing that at all? They're kind of good. Some of their stuff is kind of good, but they were playing Elegantly Wasted. Just had an idea. Switch from Spotify to Pandora because it lies to you. Watch this ad for 30 minutes ad free, then 5 minutes later, ad. Then ad 30 minutes later. Yeah, 250. I'm just gonna unbreak it. Cool. Alright. So that's step 1 of the machine frame odyssey begun. Okay, so now we need to make the advanced machine frames, which means we need netherite scrap, we need pink slime, which we should have enough of. Diamond gears. So we'll start with diamond gears. Maybe we should just make an 8th. I'm going to make an 8th one. Ah, it's too late now. Never mind. Then I need the blaze gold. I have 11. That's going to be a little bit short. Get them at the end of the playlist if it isn't placed on repeat. Well, I've got Spotify Premium, right? So I shouldn't get ads at all. Shouldn't. Netherite scrap. Oh, wait. Ancient debris. I don't get ads on mine at all. But it's got like that smart recommendations thing on, so it's recommending me music that it thinks that I will like. But why is it doing that at all? I never turned that on. Just play me my music. I don't want to hear someone else's. Plasteroo. Plastic. Okay, so blaze gold is gold blocks, if I remember correctly. Gold blocks. Is that bounce trick with the squeezer intentional or something someone discovered? That is something that somebody discovered. So it's two armor stands. So it looks like one, but there's two of them there, and you'll see behind the squeezer, I have a redstone clock. So the redstone clock resets the squeezer and flings them up into the air, and then the two drop down, and like one anvil will push it halfway, so two pushes it the whole way down, and then you can, like, I can switch that off and now they'll stay. And, oh, that's wrong. There's my door. I have a redstone signal that comes around the back and it turns off the redstone clock. Turn the redstone clock back on, it resets it, and it flings the two into the air. Why is it RGB? It'll be because of the shaders. The shaders and lighting. Just adds a little bit of extra glow. Plus there is a lot of light sources down here. Hey Morlin, hey Wine Otter, hey Private Jerry. One thing I thought I might do is I might add some more fluid drawers just to keep our Oh, okay. I was like, what was that noise? That was this finishing. When will I make the fissile reactor? There's no need to make the fissile reactor in this pack, so probably not going to bother. I've made that once before. I think that's one of those ones where you do it once and it's like, you know what? I've done that enough now. Once was enough. Geogetrippy inside with the with shaders on. Yeah. All right, we need some pink slime. So let's go and hopefully pick up some pink slime. We have 9 buckets. Excellent. I think we're going to need more. I'll go down and grab a couple more while we wait. Jerry making it nighttime. Thanks, Jerry. Ooh. So we're going to end up with 8 of these. So we need 12 netherite ingots, 12 celeste gem. It's just really the ether gas that we're going to have to concentrate on. So we need to get power over to there. Top and bottom. What are we going to use for power for that? Oh, that's wrong. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna trap a wither in stasis and then I need to drill its head. Oh, which reminds me, hang on. I need to get the laser focus. I need the purple laser focus. Laser lens. Creative energy cell. Well, I mean, like if I want to make it, I can make a creative energy cell, but I need to make 9 nitro energy cells. Gives me PTSD when I had a lobotomy. Better bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. I could just lock that now and just shoot stuff straight into it. Good old Tom Waits. Yeah, we're going to end up with 500 more. Lurking hits a 95 stream streak. Thank you. 5 away from 3 digits. Nice. That's crazy. Hey, Waldo. That's nothing. Aradawa is up to 320. Right, okay, so machine frame in machine frame land. Now we have 8 of the advanced machine frame. That's just concerning. I would call the police. It's alright. Laser lens. So I think I just need the white one, right? No. What's the default laser lens? Oh, you dissolution chamber it. So, I could have used the latex. Dumb. It's okay, he's only stalking. Did I start streaming 2022 or earlier? Earlier. Yeah, I streamed all through COVID, so it would have been 2018 or 19. End of March or May or something in 2018. Glass panes. I think it was 4, and then I needed dye. I need to make a purple dye. I need a blue dye and a red dye to make a purple dye. Then I go you. Those were some interesting times. It was interesting, mostly because there was not a lot else to do. So I think, for me personally, streaming every day through COVID brought me a lot of viewers. I think as far as streaming is concerned, COVID helped a lot. 99% unaffected by COVID. I mean, I got a lot of time at home. That was the biggest difference for me. I never got COVID. Although I suspect that I did, but I never tested positive for COVID, let's say that. Don't remember what you did during 2019 to 21? Apart from the whole COVID thing, yeah, me either really. Worked, went out, main didn't shut down till early 2022. Wow. Alright, so these guys need 10k each, but it doesn't tell you how much power they use, does it? Just that they need to be full. And then the stasis chamber, I think is very similar. It doesn't tell you how much it uses. So we need to get power into both of those.
Trivia!
Trivia? I can remove that now. Living in Maine was enough isolation. Oh, well, that's the main thing. Huh? Till, your trivia question. What is the approximate distance of a marathon? What is the approximate distance of a marathon? I will take the answer in miles or kilometers. I have both. 26.2 miles, 40 kilometers is correct. 26 miles or 42 kilometers, I would have taken either. It does say approximate distance, so we can be a little bit more forgiving. Okay, power. Let's have another look at power. What about generator? So we have the thermo generators, which at the top tier only make 2,000 FE a tick. It's probably not worth the effort. The Sterling generator from Ender.io. Knock knock, who's there? See the 26.2 miles stickers on SUVs all the time? Bioreactor. Bioreactor? Biofuel generator. Crystal resonance generator. Simple coal generator. Eisenhower. Eisenhower who? Little old lady. Little old lady who? Eisenhower late. Eisenhower late. Culinary mycelial generator. Endomycelial generator. Explosive. Frosty. Halitosis. Magma. Pink. Nether star. You know what? We could... I've got so many nether stars. We might be able to make it run off of that. Oh, I need Supreme Machine Frame to do it. Okay, so we need a temporary solution. Power. Like, I don't want to make a whole reactor just to run one thing. That seems wasteful. $2,000 FE a tick times the heat block, so 10,000 nitro block. 100 millibuckets of lava a tick production to have a magma to match that. 100 dripstone upgrades. I think I have 15. What about the thermo generator? So the spirit, that only does 800. I have to go all the way to nitro for that one. We know solar's no good. Till, make it at daytime. Thanks, Till. So a niotic... Niotic Fernator. Niotic... That Fernator runs... coal, right? So, like coal wood. We might do a Fernator. Because I could get that to Niotic pretty easy. I might even be able to go higher than that. I might be able to go Spirited. That's an energy cell. Spirited does 8k. And that'll probably get us running. Okay. Let's head down that line. Always count solars at half unless you sleep all the time, then you produce half the time. That's true. Yeah, so you'd have to basically put everything into a battery and have the battery running long enough at night time to keep it powered. Put a blazing block under a thermo, it works harder. Thermo. It still only does 800. Even if we doubled it, it's only 16. Whereas I can get the Fernator up to 8k. I think I'll do that. It will stop the rain. See you, night, Psycho. See you, night. See you, night, Psycho. Sleep well. Yeah, see, we've got spirited crystals, so we would only need really to worry about getting dielectric casings. So, God, you can't see these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's say dielectric casings. I need 6 of these. Okay, so 6 of those are done. Then we need the capacitors. I'm gonna make 10 of these. Oh, I need iron. Iron. Put my sag mill all the way over here. Blazing triple, well 2.8 times the FE, and you only need the sink and a pipe. For the, not the Fernator though, right? So a thermo. Let's have another look at a thermo. If I just said niotic, and you reckon that would do 2.8 times with the blazing underneath it, and then all I need is a sink and a pipe that makes sure that it stays full. Even at triple that, nah, I'm gonna stick with my plan. We're going Fernators. Fernator. Hardened Fernator. How you doing, Ghost Rider? Hang on, did that work? Hey, it's working. Nice. Morning, Malvac. Till's gonna lurk. It's almost 2 a.m. No worries, Till. Okay, so we need to make this again. Then... oh, we did that one. We're making this guy, so we need to do that. Just woke up and didn't have coffee yet. Nice. Lucky for some. Then we make that. That becomes that. There's our Blazing Fernator. Lurking here too, writing FDDs, funniest thing in the world. FDDs. Full dimensional destruction. Okay, we need 4. I need diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. We'll do 16. We're gonna need more than this, but just for now we'll do 16. These should automatically go. Functional design documents. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so we'll let that go for a little bit. And now we're missing the iron, which is in here. So let's go and put this back. That's pretty fast. Oop. Oh, powdered tin doesn't go in there. What? Oh, never mind. 6 hours, that guy is standing in line for donuts. Maybe there's something wrong. You should check on him. Anybody who's waiting or willing to wait that long for donuts, they got something wrong. You make another one of these. Go, go. Right, then I'll take that and make that. Then we will say, you make me 2 of these. 2. And then I'll say, this, make me a niotic fernator. And then make me that. Whoa. Okay, I need 2 basic capacitors large. Oh, they're very good donuts. Sugar addiction strong. So Randy's donuts are just opened in Tokyo. Could it be a stunt? Fernator. Done. Okay, so now we just need to make sure that we can keep putting coal into this thing. And I need a pipe, energy pipe, conduit. Oh, I didn't make anything for transferring energy. I need silicon and copper. 90% of the people in line try to make an Instagram story out of it. That would probably be true. Alright, let's do this with just an ordinary, everyday energy pipe. Oop, oh, I almost leapt straight off the edge. Okay, so it would probably be easiest for us to put this here. Energy transmitters, one connection for an 11 by 11 cube. That's a good call. That guy. Alright, so if I said, you live there with you on top. You have that. Wow, that's loud. Was that loud for anyone else? That was super loud for me. But Taliano is nice in the meantime. Let me turn that back to the setting that it was on before, because wow, that was loud. What? Can't hear you. Alright, I need to not show particles. I need to render the area. Oh. So we need this to be... Where did I move it to? Oh, it's underneath me. Fixed everyone's hearing, in a good or bad way. But who will know? Alright, so that's over that way. So that should be in the middle, right? Now we want to go... that... oh, the other way. Okay, so that's underneath that. Did I hear Tola gas? I did not hear Tola gas at all. Sorry. Yeah, I'm hoping more than if I can get it into the right spot, then I can set the offset and just have it hit. Oi. I can have it hit everything all at once. What was Tola gas? Was he naughty or nice? So I've either got it at ear-piercingly loud, or oh, here's Malbac's turn. Malbac is naughty. Newthy. Yeah, it's either ear-piercingly loud, or I can't hear it, but you can. Right, so that's the spot. So now what we want to do is we want to set the Y. The Y needs to go more. That'll go to 5. Oh, that won't cover both. But that's already full. Oh, I'm in it. Typos are solid this evening. Double extra nasty and skyblock. In this pack, they've been tweaked. They've been tweaked to be double extra nasty. Move it up, the dimension is radius from the center. Oh, you might be right, yeah. Is that? Yeah, it's also going down. Okay, so we can say... why is that 0? Is that getting everything? Okay, so these are now powered. Okay, so now we just need to change the dimensions on this. And that should be covering everything. The stasis chamber is full. And these are all full. And we have our purple laser lens. So I need a tank. Not the dimensional tank, although I could make another one. I'll make a singularity tank. And then we want to set the output up push. And I want you to be Duck is back. Back again. I want to try and keep it so that the area that it's powering is just inside, because I feel like that will make it more sensible. That seems to be correct. All right, let's run away and sleep. I don't know why they were not making any sound or not attacking or anything. Oh. Any upgrades? Oh, I'm open to suggestions for upgrades. Because we want to try and pull out as much ether gas as we can out of those guys as quickly as possible. Got any grapes? Mangrove button. Efficiency. Hydroponic simulation processor. Speed and processing in all the lasers. Speed. Processing. So efficiency? Or is there another one for processing? Oh, there is a processing one. Okay. I don't know why they're in such a wonky order. Processing tier 8, tier 7, tier 6, tier 5, tier 4, tier 3. Efficiency. So tier 3 processing needs a processing tier 2. Oh? Oh, there they are. Tier 1. I found them. Tapioca with the mob swarm. No mobs to swarm, unfortunately. Alright, so that's latex. That needs a whole bucket of latex. Then I need 2 glass panes, 2 gold gears. The glass. I need 2 glass panes. I need 2 golden gears. Two redstone. But that's each. Yeah, I need to do this 4 times. Oh, and what else am I missing? Oh, the sugar. Whoops. Alright, let's just get 8. I need 6 more of those. Redstone, we need 6 more. And the glass panes, we're going to need more glass panes. I'm going to go efficiency and processing as I'm quite patient. How high, what tier would you go to, Morlin? Oh, that didn't go to plan. What am I missing here? Oh, it's 2 gears. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Both tiers for max benefit. So you'd go all the way to tier 8? Oh, yeah, okay. Only range goes beyond 2? I'm not going all the way up to there. Oh, now I want to just check and see. How's our coal consumption going over here? Do I need to set up automatic coal? It is empty. ATM 10 for a while. They're in this one too. Alright, so what I could do is I could just set up a wither in here now. And capture it and get it at least started, and then we can add the upgrades in as we go. We just have to make sure that this, because that's already burned through a whole stack of charcoal. I think we need to set up an automatic cable over here. Is it worth making a whole system? Because I could make a whole system to automatically just produce coal as needed. I feel like that overcomplicates things a lot. Solar gas. There is no create in the pack, no. We deliberately didn't put it in here. Not just because at the time create didn't exist for this version of Minecraft. I already have an automated thing. So how can I wirelessly send... What's the range on a modular router? Because what I could do is I could send from router to router to router and just have a big line of coal automatically been sent. Oh, entangled block that. Hang on. Entangled block. No, we don't have it. That was a good idea though. Alright, let's do a sender 3. Sender. So to make that, firstly we need that, which means we need that guy. We need a tier 2, which means we need a tier 1, which means we need this. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So I just need the obsidian. Thought it was in the pack. I thought it was too. Tesseract. Maybe the Tesseract is in here? Nope. Mechanism has wireless power. There's no mechanism in here either. Sender. Right, tier 3 sender, so... Flux network, yes. Yeah, but I'm sending coal over to this guy. But I just need to get coal into my router, and then I need to get, which is not difficult. And then we send the coal from the modular router over to that machine. Where am I storing coal? There. Sending them. Okay, so what we need to do then... Oh, there's a logic cable in the middle. That's a logic cable too. I just need to get from there into there. So let's... We go... We can't go in through the back. Love Ender cable routing. There we go. Okay, so that will stay full. I need to do facade. And in theory, this should be getting full. Pipes facades are a must. Surprised no one has made it yet. Yeah, so we found a mod that does universal facades. And you can sort of tweak it to whichever whichever mod that you want to install a facade on. So they're cheap and easy, and they work. So we have yeah, facades for the cable facades for the pipes. This guy here should be staying full of coal at all times. Every time that runs out of carbon, a new coal should fling over here, so that never runs out. Oop. Yep, there we go. Artemis hits 3 streams in a row. It does support connected textures, yes. See, so that's a cable facade. So is that. So those two are both cable facades. That's a cable facade with an integrated dynamics cable underneath it. That's another item pipes one, and it respects the connected textures. Tapioca hits 3 streams in a row. The only problem is this. There is a little bit of Z fighting. Oh. But, for example, here, yeah, integrated dynamics. Yeah, they'll be on the same layer. It's because the storage terminal wants to be on top of the block, right? Like if you use the facades from integrated dynamics, then this will be on top of that. But the facade itself also wants to be on the top. So they're fighting each other as to who gets to be on top. And then depending on where you're looking, you get them fighting with each other. It's called Z fighting. Why is this thing not running? Like this should have started working again. Z index -1. Nice and easy. I imagine it's the type of thing that one of the devs will see, probably the cable facades dev, and then just, you know, whatever they've set their Z index to, they'll just reduce it by 1. You know, like if they've got it set to 1,000, they'll just make it 999, and that will be enough. Probably. Probably. Right. Okay, now we need to make the wither in there. Possibly. Possibly, maybe, probably, but only possibly. Right, tinted glass. So now we need soul sand. And then we need wither skeleton skulls. And then hopefully we can set this dude up and not die. Oh, I'm in the machine. This happened to me last time too. I kept getting stuck in the machine. So I need to disable this. So I need this to run with no redstone signal. Then I can go redstone signal. Now it's not running. And I can walk in here safely and build my machine. Build my dude. Not that easy, as you can't adjust the Z index from what I've seen. So they've got to be doing it somehow, right? Because if they're both using the same Z index, then they've got to be doing something that's causing that. Alright, so that should now be working. And he should be being trapped in there. Get a muffler too. I mean, I can just like... There you go. Muffled. Yeah, so I was working on the upgrades, but we'll, at least if I can get it started, you know, it'll hopefully start doing its mining thing. And then we can take these and we can, you know, make the speeds faster. Did we just add that mod recently? The, this one? No. No, that's been in there for a while. Oh, right, we'll do the efficiency one next. Oh, the facade one? No, that's been in there since the beginning. Alright, processing. Okay, so same deal. We need 4 of these, so we need 8 redstone. Then we need the... It's not plastic, is it? It's glass again. Need 8 of these. The muting mod is amazing. Yeah, ESM. Extreme sound muffler. Very handy. Gold gear. That's not backspace. And what is the last thing? I need 4 crafting tables. And 4 furnaces. Right, so we got all of the pieces. Now we just need to make sure that we have the latex. Refined Storage 2 is in the pack. We put in the update. It unfortunately wasn't available when we were making the quest book, so the quest doesn't refer to it specifically, but it is in there. Yeah, it's called Refined Storage 2. Then Aradale, the quest chapters I got if you're interested. We're very, very light on the guide type of questing. We're just like, here's a mod, here's a couple of things in the mod, go nuts. So like for example, this is our storage page. Right, so we've got like 4 things from each mod essentially, or like 4 to 5 things. And this one's all about the ME controller and stuff. They're too simple. The whole idea behind the pack, right, is this is not a hand-holding pack. We don't want people to be, having to keep referring back to the quest book, and and then we tell you exactly what you need to do. You have to make this, you have to make that. We want people to. This is for the people who know what they're doing, and they don't want a quest book that says, now go to this mod and do this and this and this and this and make all of these things, when you don't have to do it that way. Right, so our whole goal here is to just give people a guideline. Here's your guideline. This will give you a rough idea. Here's your beginning and here's your end. How you get from the beginning to the end, totally up to you. That was our whole approach to it. So it's meant to be light. This is a mod that has an item. Yep, but that's fine. Hand holding is why people aren't learning or using mods to their fullest. Yeah. It's mostly because, right, like I've done so many packs. I've done so many packs where the this needs to be lower, right? What height is his head at? I'm at 71. 73? Yeah, but like there's hundreds of packs out there. If you want a pack that will tell you everything that you need to do to get, to progress through it, hundreds of packs do that already. We wanted something that's different. We didn't want it to always be the same thing. So we changed it. We changed our approach. Then you learn what the packs they've played show them and that show them to do, and never explore other options. Yeah. So we give you lots of options for things to do. And then we give you multiple ways to do it. There's something here is wrong. Facade config, list of blocks that need Z fighting fixes, supports star as a wildcard. Z fighting equals AE2 cable bus. Is that in the config? Hang on. Yeah, list of blocks that need Z fighting fixes, support star as a wildcard. Z fighting AE2 cable bus. So if I say, I'd have to restart the pack. Haydos is naughty! So we could say, what's it, industrial foregoing? That's not industrial foregoing, what's it called? Integrated dynamics.
Trivia!
A trivia question. That one I can hear. Trivia question. How you doing, Jeff? Trivia question is, what is the term used for regions with longer life expectancy? I'd never heard of this term before. Did not know that existed. Is laser base turned on? Yeah, I think so. Maybe the depth is wrong? Something should be happening. The Galapagos. That's, I mean, technically that is true. Find balance. You can't throw all the Legos without an instruction to build something at least. A2 is hard without somewhere to start, even with the books. Yeah, so what we've done, right, is that we give you here's a way to make auto crafting. Needs to be one above the wither. Okay, 74. Let's try 74. Because technically we are drilling into its head. Is depth mine at this distance down of the Y? Yeah, redstone control is ignored, so it's on. The base itself. Oh, so the fluid base needs to be lower down. Okay, we can do that. Oh, that's... Oh, there's... Oh. Okay, I can't go that far down, right? Like I can't place any lower than that. If I try to place it lower than that, so it won't place on that block, but it will place on that one. So that's as close as we can get. Which means we take that out, and then that. These I have to place facing away from me. It should automatically get power in it. Ah, no. It's like I'm trying to make with the soup, kind of. Nope. There we go. Okay, so that should all now be connected. Everybody's happy. I'm pretty sure I don't need to leave a space in between, but I will. I'll speed it up. And then you have that back. Then in theory, there we go. Thank you. We'll push up into there and that's doing that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I could plug in these gaps here, but it doesn't really matter. Like, he's not going to get out. Last pack I did, I placed the glass so it overed the baser. Thanks, Braddy Brad. It's doing alright. The issue you had now is that you covered the miner so you don't have vision of the wither. There's nothing under it. Ooh, wow. Yeah, they had. Up before I moved it. True, I did have a block of glass underneath it. Okay, it's definitely going, like, well, it's doing stuff. Unless you change stuff in the pack, ether gas don't get used up much. We need a lot of ether gas. Well, I need six times. We need 600 plus 180 plus 30, so 6 to 10. I need a bucket of ether gas. At least a bucket. Yeah, so I've got an add-on processing at a speed in here, just the tier 1s. So it is going faster than it normally would. 8 drills. I think this is fine. I could level up the upgrades here. Like, you know, we can jump up to a tier 2 speed. But I think we're okay. Hello there, little fella. Computer has been shutting off and resetting after long gaming sessions. I need a vacuum and compressed air. Yeah, you probably wouldn't go astray. Just don't run out of fuel. Yeah, I'm hoping that's going to be enough, because that one machine there, it's firing out power to these things. They seem to be fine. Right, but it's also powering the machine down there as well. But the glass, because I have the tinted glass, it's weatherproof. So even if it does get out, suppose maybe if it exploded, it might take out the laser base. If I did that, now we're definitely not getting out. And that is still going up. All right, we'll come back and check on that in a mo. 10 whole millibuckets. Did I claim that chunk? Not even sure if I claimed that chunk. Have a look. I did not. There you go. Oh, the trivia answer. Nobody even guessed it, really, not properly. It's what is the term used for regions with longer life expectancy? I think that this question is so vague that nobody's going to get it. The answer to the question is blue zones. So what I would do is I will give you another trivia question for free, because that one was crazy. So here's your new trivia question. What animal can be seen on the Porsche logo? Yeah, life expectancy of what? It's so vague. It could mean anything. A horse is correct, of course. A bull is on Lamborghini. Right, we're up to 880, 890. Turtle. Hey, Rogue Pieman, 900, 910. Horse is Ferrari. I think Ferrari has a horse as well. 930, 940. 950. Brittany Horse Spears. A snail. One tank, that's all I want. One bucket, sorry. And thank you. Okay, so the next step for us then is to make the Supreme Machine Frame. So we need Celesti Gems. We need 12 Celesti Gems. I have 16. Perfect. More than I need. We need the Advanced Machine Frames. I made 8 of them. We only need 6. Then we need Netherite. I have 21. Is that a magpie? There is magpies. Plastic and diamond gears. We don't need to spread these out like this. There is another Skywalker. And plastic. Okay, so is that all we needed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 things. We have 5 things. Let's break and replace. On past the wither thing. Yes. So Kim, our good friend Kim, she has a resource pack which changes the phantoms into magpies. We have that pack installed and it enabled. Courtesy of Kim. Also, the beans. Also from Kim. And I'll grab one of these. That should give us a quest. Asking if there was or if I was imagining. You did not imagine. It exists. Kim, aka first gear. Triple H is off to work. No worries, Triple H. Have a good day. Thanks for popping in. Any chance they come with ice cream? Magpies? Nope, but they do come with an ice cream container. Oh, Taylor wants a game of Grid Hunter. Okay, while we wait. I have no idea if I'll be able to hear this. Yeah, I can't hear it. You don't get the joke of the day? Oh, so in America, they have like their retirement package called a 401k. It's like, you know, when you retire and the funds that you live off afterwards. That's a 401k. The 401k also is a play on the on a distance. Ah. All right, so that gets us another quest in the There Was a Goal After All chapter. So we're up to here now. So we need to get the creative energy cells next, I guess. So let's work on creative energy cells. Nobody. Oh, there are a couple of hits. I cannot hear this. I'm assuming what will happen is the next time I start up OBS, I'll get my sound back. But until then, if anybody subs or anything, I can't hear it. We're up to 6 though. Malvac is on 6 points, our current leader. Mastercrafter 4, Morlin 3, Aradour 3, D-Dancer with 3, Taliono 3, Emeron Dax, and Clint and myself and Tapioca all have 2. Fred Dag, B1 Psycho, Programmer Jeff, Elderwolf, Tolagas, Irish King Paddy all have 1 point. Oh, I saw that. Tolagas got a hit there. We're up to 7. 3 squares remain. Very right side heavy this time. Eberron gets a hit. Malvac gets a hit. We got 1 square remaining, chat. 1 square remaining. And Tapioca got 2 points in that round, apparently. Congratulations. Back to Minecraft. GG's, chat. GG's. Right. Okay, so let's figure out. We could remove all of these. How much of this can we do? We're fairly close to being able to do that. If I get a barrel and a redstone torch, we can make that. First time playing? That's pretty good. 2 squares in your first crack. So we need to make that guy. then we need the functional storage controller. So we need to make, do we have? I have 18 chests. If I do that, and then we go to Plank City. Or we flip these around to that. There's our 2 oak drawers. So then we should be able to say, with one of these, make me that. Okay, so now we need to make an ultimate pipe upgrade. I have a pipe upgrade somewhere, don't I? They're not expensive. I'll just make a new one. Whoops. Have you seen Stacia 2 Expert Pack? Long time ago. Yeah, that's like a long time ago. And I don't think Find Me is in the pack. He made it 6 hours, 44 and 33 seconds. Congratulations, random man on the internet. Right, we need flux blocks and flux dust. So flux dust is obsidian. So I need obsidian. Need a new mod pack that's fresh. Have you played Cuboid Outpost? Oh, what's its focus? It's similar to this. It's got you are a person on a research station, and the Earth is exploding. So the quest book guides you through re-establishing your own sort of society, essentially. How many flux cores do we need to do this? So flux blocks, so we need 4 to make 1 flux block. And we need 5, so we need 21 of these. So we need to do this 6 times. So I need 6 Eyes of Ender. And 24 obsidians, but we'll sleep first. Is it hydration? No. It's actually a really good mod pack, and I'm not saying that because I made the 120 version. I'm saying if you go back and play the 116 version, then you'll have a lot of fun. It's really well made. But I set myself a little goal of updating the 116 to 1.20. And there was a lot of stuff that wasn't available in 1.20 at the time. It's changed now. But I got to a certain point and then I just couldn't get any further through, so kind of gave up. Very good pack, both versions. I played them 6 times. I've played them on stream 3 times, I think. 116 to luxury has some more stuff. Yeah, and if you do the 120 version, that is that's pre-luxuried. Okay, there is in here we have these quests, so we're still making the flux controller from here. All right. Okay, so we need to do 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I should be able to make that. And that is quest complete. So now I should be able to make that. But I don't want to make that yet, not until we get there. Eating spicy honey peanuts and they are delicious. Spicy and sweet. Dude, we only have 2 things left to make. Just a basic energy cell, which we're going to have to make anyway. Okay, so to get to the next tier... Wait, starter energy cell. We can skip the starter energy cell. Okay. So, we don't need that. So we can go straight to basic. Then we need two basic to make 1 hardened. Alright. Let me think about how we're going to do that. Oh, no, wait. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We need to make the energy cells. So we need quartz glass. There's 48 quartz glass. There should be more than enough. 15. That's not going to be enough. And then we need the calculation processes. So, which one's calculation? That's done. Shadow pulse we can almost do. Those are done. So you are Xertus quartz. And I need the calculation press. There it is. Silk Touch are flawless instead of the gadget. I think even Silk Touch messes with it. The gadget's quite easy though, and it doesn't need a lot of power to do it. I can show you quickly. Oh, hang on. That's the building gadget. Whoops. Copy paste gadget. Hey, Dee Dee. Oh, wait. You charge that for me. There we go. Right. So, you bring up the menu and you go copy mode. Shift right click on the block that you want, but see, I don't want to do that. Oh, wait. No, wait. No, that's not what you want. Thanks for dropping by. I always try to. No, that's the wrong gadget. You want this one, the cut paste gadget. Cut paste gadget. Bring up the menu so we're in cut mode. Right click. And then if we change it to paste mode, you should be able to see an outline. Does it not do an outline anymore? What? Need to take the block to place the block. Right. Yep. Okay. Cut. Right. And then you... G... Cut. No, then you press cut. Right. So you go cut. Right. So now I have the block. And then I can take it where I want it to go. And then place it somewhere else. Like that. Right. So that's how you do it. Choose cut mode. Highlight the block. Shift right click maybe. Back into the menu. Choose cut. Find where you want to put it. Right click. Done. Easy peasy. I just made it look more difficult because, you know. No reason. Beat. Red. Never knew about that functionality. A lot of people don't. Right, if I stand here, oh, whoop, then I should be able to say, you have those, and then you have those, and then, whoop! Didn't work. There we go. Satisfy my paranoia and check the wither power. This thing should be smashing it out. Yeah, this is quite comfortably staying full. We've got an 8 million FE buffer in there, and we're not ever going under 798. But we're building up on mobs on the inside here. Yeah, so you can change the range on this too, can't you? Yeah, so you can adjust the selection size and everything, make it really huge, and then you can move a whole base. So yeah, it defaults to 1 block, which is probably what it should be doing. Hey monkey, how's the vacation? Cut paste gadget. Does it not break a lot of things? Not if you use it correctly. Holiday now finished. Excellent. Excellent. I need to make some quartz into not quartz. No. All machines will work fine if you do that. I believe so. Oh, wait. Set the area, right click the corner, shift right click the other. The area is for fine control. There you go. Somebody that actually knows. Me, I'm just faking it. Like the whole Twitch thing, just faking it. Also remember items in storages. I wouldn't trust it to Valentine. If you wanted it if you wanted to move storage, I would move storage yourself. I think you're just asking for trouble if you do it that way. 7 years of faking. Faking good shirt merch. Clearly says voids items, aka drops. It does say that actually. Yeah, I did see that on the thing. Silicon. Whoop. So I want a stack of that and one of these. One of these. Thank you. We'll pop over here and check how this guy's doing. Already done. Nice. More useful for just moving structures and not anything else, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That. Oh, I sifted those. That's why it's not going up. And flawless Certus Bud. Right, if I biff that into there, that should start charging and then... Can't see anything because this is in the way. Let's move our sag mill over to the other space here. Pipe. Cables not connecting to machines after moving. Yeah, I think that's normal though. That'd happen with anything. I think even if you do like carry-on, I think carry-on will also void items or not connect cables. I think. Yeah, just redo the cable. Alright, you are still working. How are you doing? You're up to 18 only. Yeah, there was already a capacitor in the sag mill. See? On here too. So what I need to do then is I need to make sure that we're pulling items out of those. I suppose the sag mill we could send straight down. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Do I have any raw ores? Fire up some iron while we're waiting. So this isn't particularly good. Like, we've made better capacitors than this for other machines. We can let that run. Oh yeah. End steel? Oh, I don't have end steel. Anything here that we just have? I don't think I have any of these. Dark steel. Definitely quicker. Now I could have this automatically send stuff down, and then this can, you know, hold on to stuff. But the problem that we'll have is that, like, we're getting the secondary thing in here, the powdered tin. What's that going to be good for? Blue capacitor is always random. They also have stats that can't be crafted, so some will give bonus rolls. Yeah, and like this one here, you know, this one's a lot faster and more efficient than this one. But this one's not terrible, you know, it gives me a lot more energy. It's just, it's not that fast. But this one is energy and fast. This guy over here should be done by now. Hang on. Oh, I don't need to collect from there. Oh, he's not done. How about you? You're done. We're going to need to make some more quartz, right? So let's open this and go into bone meal. We need more bone meal. So let's make... netherrack. So we're gonna make a bunch of this. Oh, good. Yeah, perfect. Dang it. Maybe can't shift click the stack. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I need that. I need redstone. Be mod pack developers. I already have that. And you've got a few to go. Alright, so we'll turn magnet off. Redstone. The other day I sent a letter to Aradawa about the pack. There was something that we'd discovered. Oh, the creative energy cell couldn't be made. So I sent Aradawa a message, like we used to do in the Sky Factory 5 days, to Dark Oster. You know, and I signed it off. Livid, Mr. Wiggly. And then he sent me a message saying, "Are you really livid?" Oh no, dude, no. No! I'm so sorry. Felt terrible. I was hoping he would remember. Is that a drawer of beans? Yes, it is. It's full of beans. It even says at the top of the screen, beans. Here, look, more beans. And if I pick them up in a bucket, it becomes a can of beans. Pranked my mod. It's true. Alright, so that's hanging on. The energy cells. Let's see if we can make some more energy cells. Oh, wait. Oh, no. When you eat the can of beans, death. What's the card? It's not a speed card, right? Redstone card capacity. Acceleration card. I need calculation processes. Thinking yesterday that ancient debris should look like bacon. Ancient bacon. Be like eating 1 million habanero peppers. Habanero. This is going to take a little while. Alright, so while we're waiting for that then, should we attempt to set up some sort of automagic crafting? To handle our energy cells. I guess if you have a can of beans, can you say that you've been better as a result? Yeah, auto magic crafting. Or did the magic dude come out? Can't hear a thing. Beans, beans, a musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So let's have beans for every meal. I can't hear any of my alerts, chat, so if you're doing anything, we had a little issue earlier. Windows told me, oh, okay, I can hear that. Dee dee. Diddy gifting out 5 subs. Thank you very much, Didi. I cannot hear the alert. I hope that it has finished speaking. Oh, we got die already. We died. Thank you, Didi. They went to Baboon 1098, Sig Lost Again, Private Jerry, SM Barbour, and JR Games. You had no alert sound either? Oh. Ooh. So I had a Windows update. And after the Windows update, I started my computer. I was like, oh, there's no sound again. And then I went to start the stream and nobody could hear me either. Because normally at least, you know, people can still hear. But nope. And I was like, okay, what's going on there? And then I went to try to edit my sounds. And instead of being able to edit my sounds, it said, hey, your copy of Windows is not registered. And I was like, what? Yes, it is. So I had to go and find my Windows key and re-enter the Windows key, and then I can change it. Fabs with 100 bits, thanks Fabs. Sound was balked like every Windows update does. True. Yeah. Yep. Just suddenly, hey, by the way, your Windows is not activated. I'm like, no, it is. Like it totally is. It has been for months. So yeah. Hey, Max Hughes. Fabs, thank you for the 100 bits in there too, Didi, with 5 gifted subs. Oop. Appreciate you both. We'll just have to sort of fumble our way through this. I think what'll happen is time to switch to Linux. I mean, I could probably on my stream PC. I probably could switch to Linux. But probably what will happen is after a restart, it'll reset the settings in OBS, hopefully, and then I could hopefully get it working again. But I can't hear the alerts at all. I can hear the some of the alerts. Like, I can hear the ones that come through for the, like the trivia. I can hear that. I just can't hear the other alerts. So, yeah. You're not hearing any TTS, but do you hear any alert sound at all? Aha! Need to test that. Trivia, yes, but nothing else. They're like the same thing. Maybe I just need to refresh it. Hang on. Before anyone does anything else, let me just refresh that source. Okay, it has been refreshed. Talione will BRB. Thank you, Talione, for the warning. Oh. That one doesn't have sound, but thank you, Eberron, for the crash. Yeah, see, that should have done something. I didn't hear it. Oh, I died. I was like, wow, that crash message is taking a long time to go away. No, you died. See, but not here. Dee Dee, thank you for 1,000 bits. Thank you. See, that works. And we're back. Yeah, that one I could hear. And you can hear music and the game sounds alright. It's just the stream alerts. Oh. Did that Dee Dee with the mob swarm? GG Dee Dee for killing the Wigglies. Sneakily. You're a poet and didn't know it. Gilligan with the helper mob. Thanks, Gilligan. Game sounds, yes, unsure about music. So I can see music on the screen. Hold up. That gets played through there. Oh, Dee Dee gifted a tier 3 sub to iTunes. I almost pressed exit on OBS. Thank you for the tier 3 sub. Let me just change that to that. And then there is everybody. Thank you, Dee Dee. On a mischief run, apparently. Tier 3 sub. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was like... Oh, Anonymous! Okay, that's not working. Anonymous gifting 10 subs! Thank you, Anonymous. They've gone to Carlin, Sleepy Mousy, Trainwreck Creations, Kurgan, Kazmat, Dark Holy Constantine, Crafty Wesley, Beautifully Broken, That Zach Bacon, and Heist Boy. Maybe just a little mischief. Just a little. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 10 gifted. Dee Dee for the tier 3. 100 bits from Fabs. Dee Dee turned off the rain. Whoop. Mobs are still spawning. I think we already added a day. Time to lurk. Thank you, Fabs. Appreciate it. I don't know. Ooh. There was a dude behind me. Catnip in your hair dye. I'll be specific. Ow. Thank you very much, guys. Bitmouse Man, thank you for the helper mob in there too. We'll figure it out. Was not expecting to lose all my sound settings again, so. Need to find a new hair person. My current one can no longer handle standing long enough to do mine. Get him a standing desk. Oh, I gotta think of that. Hey, Morpheus. Aroha renamed the Wiggly Assistant. When I lived in Australia, right, I had this really good barber, right? He was really, really good. Did exactly what you asked for. Really good. And then I moved away to New Zealand, and I never ever found another barber that was as good as that guy. Office is about the size of a bathroom, so no desk room. My barber go bar? He did not. Oh, I was going to say, we survived really long there. Oh. Gilligan, thank you for the helper mob there too. More views with the mob swarm. Cut my own hair, clippers, no guard, shave it off, let it grow out, repeat. Maybe I should do that. Oh! An evil Wiggly capture card. Oh! What do you drop? If anything. I'm imagining that it doesn't drop anything. I have to find my body too. There's a body. Not the body. This might not be it either. That's the one. There we go. Wiggling in a box sounds fun. Maybe more so to you than to the boxed in Wiggly. Right, that's doing it. I'm no fun. Right, you. Yeah, I'm gonna say this doesn't do anything. Right, now you do these. Right, that's working. I'll take those out of there, thank you. I'll put that into there. Okay, so we need to make that guy. They're up to 47 energy cells. So the dense ones we need. No. This guy. So we need to make, this is for the creative energy cell. So I need 8 of those. So we need 64. So I need 17 more. So we do need to do the quartz thing again. So I'll do half a stack. Ack! That's a funny sound. Request put wiggly card in frame above the boxes. I can do that. Done. Edit that card, output knowledge in the form of experience. Right, I'm making a stack of these, but I only think we need 8. Thank you. No, thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you very much for your gifted subs once again. 6. Alright, so we'll turn this off. Oh, whoops. Tried to press control, I hit Windows key. Blip, blip, blip. Let that change. Oh, that's not going to work. I haven't charged up the Certus quartzes. Certus quartzes. How you doing? How you doing? That's doing okay. Controllers near Windows key? Yes. Very near. Are you a Mac user? Oh, I haven't turned my magnet back on. Huh? That's not going to be close enough, is it? Or maybe. There we go. Right, 16. Is there another way to crush these? Can I can inscribe them. That's it. I might have to make another inscriber. Or we just take these out because we've done more than enough. Bleh. Many sounds. Bleh. Ack. Invaders from Mars. Ack, ack, ack. You know what I liked about that movie? They never explained why they attack. They just did. Like, they never went back at any point and, like, retconned a reason in for them to attack that way. They just decided that they wanted to attack the humans, so they did. Maybe I should have made speed upgrades. Let's make a speed upgrade. Acceleration card. Oh, I must have had some in there already. Alright, you. Hurry up. Okay, so we need 2 more dense energy cells. That means we need 16. 16 of these. So that means we need 40 plus 24. We need a stack of Fluix dust. We might be a few short. Fluix. Oh, I have heaps in here. Stack. Okay, so now we want to make this guy. Oh, I ran out of... Is it just glass? It's specifically quartz glass, so we need Certus quartz in there. Half a stack? Way to produce flukes with, say, triple compressed block? Yes. No. Thought there was. Maybe in Rise there is. I was sure that there was a way to do this in one of the packs. Hola, how you doing, Hermit? I feel like I made it in the last pack. I feel like I made that. How much glass do I have? 94 glass, so it should be okay. ¿Cómo estás? MC, how dare MC? You make this, so we need this to happen 16 times. There we go, and then this, oh, not 16, it's only, oh, 16. Alright, so we have those. So, that means we can remove that, and then the dense energy cell, we need to make now the creative energy cell. So the creative energy cell needs a 256k crafting storage. That means we need that, plus that. Let's start working on that. Beans and disease to you. Beans. Right, logic processor. So I need logic and one of your finest golds, please. You. Silicon. One crafting unit. Done. So that's done. Now we need to make this. Calculation process is lucky we made those. Skystone dust. That's from inscribing Skystone. Or block interacting silicon with diorite. Okay. Seol silicon. Diorite. Wrong way around. Here's another little tip. Ready? Done. Buenos dias, beans and disease. Okay, so we can inscribe them back into dust. Might have to do that again. Put her under for the tea stuff. Now she's having a time waking up and the youngest is hissing at her. No idea why. Shame. Didn't know you had kids? Kids that hiss at each other? Might have to make more silicon, but we'll check and see. Oh, I don't know who was that. Hermit, my sounds are busted. I don't know what the result of that was. Hermit, I apologize. Alright, Alright, so we need the 64K, which is a 16, which is a 4, which is a 1, which is this. So I need... We need more calculation and more logic processes. So back to the drawing board. If I take that and I get some gold, let's just smash out a few. You heard the angelic noise? So that means Hermit was nice. Kid kits, same difference. It was good. Tell me about the teeth stuff. Oh, see, this one I can see. Tapioca is naughty. I wonder if I need to choose... No, because I can hear some sounds. I just can't hear all sounds. Never mind. I think it'll probably be okay when I turn off the computer and, you know, restart it again. It will probably come up okay. Lost a fang last week, so I took her for a full dental today. One tooth had an abscess and the other was loose, so they pulled 2 more and gave her antibiotics. Alright, I need to cook some silicon. And sleep. Me naughty? No, Microsoft. Microsoft are the naughty ones. I did nothing different to what I would normally do. Nothing, I say. I just set this thing up. Perfect. Are there Wilkes? What'd you give me? A dark oak pressure plate. Thank you. No, that was Jessica that gave me that. Wilkes, hello. You said hello at the same time. It confused me. I'm easily confused. How you doing, Jessica? Bling, bling, bling. Oh, Wilkes web is nice. How come it only gave me 35? It didn't do that. There's 277 left in here. What? Explain. 50. 51. See again. Bone meal. 61. There's still heaps. Hope I'm doing well. So far, so good. Oh, we're going to sleep again. Hope you are well. Kazmat, thank you for making it night times. Telling you AE2 is superior. I wonder if it is like a refined storage thing. It could be because it's RS2. Such a nice house, thank you. It's the house that chat built. Get 3 more netherrack. Edie with a waxed exposed cut copper. They're running out of places to put stuff, so they're just spilling out into the world now. Pathway. Time to make a chat-made path. Played Bedrock before. Yeah. Yeah, I hate it. It's so bad. Oh, concrete powder. That's gonna have to go somewhere else because that will just fall through. Yeah, it's bad. Bedrock, bad. Java, good. Nothing like making a way to spend money for young kids to make a company look bad. It's true though. Java is where it's at. You can do a lot more with Java. And a lot of stuff that you find in Java ends up in vanilla anyway. Alright, so to start this off, so that can be any Certus and the redstone. So we should, we need to backtrack. So we need 364s. 364s, we need 316s. So that's 9 16s. That means we need 27 4s. And 54, 70, 81, 81 of these. Haven't played vanilla since 2012. It's been a long time since I've played vanilla. And most of that is because every time I play vanilla, all I can think is, man, this would be so much better if it had a storage mod or a map mod, or you know, some nicer block palettes. And you just end up just playing vanilla again, playing modded. Funny how Bedrock players complain about quiz connectivity with Redstone and Java, but piston extenders don't fire on the same tick every time in Bedrock. Yep. It would be better with XYZ. So, you know, this would be better if I was playing modded, so I'll just play modded. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Played vanilla in 2023. I just made a train track. Just made train tracks to merge all the villages for a server. Minimap alone would change vanilla. Agree. I think they have the potential to do so much more and they just sort of don't. What's really funny is thinking back to early modded when 20 mods would be considered heavily modded. Yep. Yeah, there was a time. Seems crazy now, but there was a time when that was a thing. Alright, so we need 17 more gold. 17 more quartz. No, silicon. Then we need the redstone. And that should be the 81. Why'd you do that to me? Why? But he just started playing modded, and I wholeheartedly agree with Wiggly on the whole modded thing. It's one of those things, right? I've said this many times before. If you play modded, and it gets its hooks into you, it's very difficult to go back to vanilla. Very, very difficult. Not impossible, but very difficult. My last vanilla was a Monday. Wouldn't be shocked to find out my brother's brother-in-law still has a Ventrilo server. I don't think I even know what Ventrilo is. Isn't that when you talk through a dummy? Ready to play any game non-modded after a while? Precursor to TeamSpeak. Oh. Maybe I'm too young. Too young to begin the trading. Even I know Ventrilo. Never used it, but I know it. Yeah, I never heard of it. $38. Alright, we ran out of redstone again. So, that means we need beets. How have I only got 60 beets? And then red sandstone. It's the game on BBS's. BBS's I've heard of. Bulletin boards. Oh, it timed it. Played an original Pong when I was 12, and it was that Christmas's present. Using AOL Messenger and chat rooms to basically play D&D, but not D&D. One of my favorite old school games is NetHack, a text-based roguelike. Right, so that should give us enough redstone to take care of this. We just gotta hope that we have enough. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay, so now we move on to this guy. 1. Okay, that means we need to make more quartz glass. 12 is not going to be enough. Yar. Hey. Did he get to get sub to Tolagas? And because there was no sounds, I did not even hear it happening. Sick with Yar. Didi is now a pirate. Thank you, Didi, for another gifted sub. This time to Tolagas. Back, foul beasts. Kind of more fun when you don't have a warning. True. Aha. Okay, now we need to go back to Certus Quartz land. We are running a little bit low on this. Oop, in there. Come on, thing. Be faster. Sports ball. Ew. Just in time for me to not see ads. This isn't even going to be enough, guys. Oh, it might be. Okay, so they can go into there. We'll take that out. We've done that one. We're making this, which means we need this. How many quartz glass do we have? There's one. Okay, no, it's fused quartz. So we needed 27. So that means I need 14. That should mean that we can make this now. Nope. Friday, new machine arrives, and I have to configure and do some hardware stuff. Might have it up on next Wednesday. Not going to stress out over it. Yeah. Maybe I need to switch back to one PC for streaming. You know, that way, it's just like the sound works. Okay, so we need four calculation processes. And then I'll leave them there. And then for redstone. No, not you. Two PCs have a lot of failure points. They also have a lot of redundancies, though. Right, 27. So you're done. Now we make the 16Ks. So we need... how many? 9 of these. So I need to make 9 more calculation processes. The thing is, right, is if I do say, you know what, I don't need the second PC for streaming, what am I going to use it for? What am I going to use it for? Rendering? Server machine? To SO? No, because I just got given, recently I got given one from work. Right, that somebody left and I got their leftover PC. So I have one that I just recently picked up. Right, there's my 9. So that's done. Now we need to do this guy. So we need 3 more. I need 4 more calculation processes. Haul it out into the lounge and play games on it when you're not streaming. Well, that's kind of what the one that I got given from work is doing. It's a little bit old. Bit of proper wife. The one from work, yes, I did. Up to join a community modded server. My MC friend had twins and she can't play anymore. I used to do community servers, but they tend to die out really quickly. Alright, there's the 64s, and then we want to make the 256. And then I want to put that and that together. There's that. And now I should be able to do that. Should be another one done. They're also costly. They can be. They cost a lot in time. I do have a sponsored one, so that obviously offsets a lot of it. Check. Should be complete. So on the power page, all we need to do is make the power transmitter and the energy cell, but we're going to make that soon anyway. In here, we need to make shadow pulse goo. Cost is highly dependent if you have sponsors, your own hardware, etc. Remember the Enigmatica 2 server that I did? God, that was years ago, Jerry. Years. all the folks who rush to be first, then of course life happens. Yeah. So this is what tends to happen, especially because when I used to play on my server, right, people would want to join in at the beginning, and then because I change packs quite frequently, they want to smash through it as quickly as they can so they don't get sort of left behind, right? And then you would get people going into the pack, finishing it in a few days, while I try to stretch it out for a month if I can. And then nobody goes on the server after the first like 2 weeks. You know, it just like dies out. I think that's partially my fault because of how often I change packs, though. I think that doesn't help. Okay, we're gonna do Shadow Pulse Goo. This is our next thing. Just build. Some people just enjoy building. Okay, so we need another Void Shimmer Goo, which means we need 2 Blaze Blooms, which means we need 2 Primogels, which means we need a few of these. I think let's start with 8. Oh, let's see. Oh, we can't even do 8. We can only do 1. Like building and modded. Yeah, Monkey used to make some really cool building stuff. When's the last time you tried to make a longer series? For me, it's a month. If I last a month in a pack, it's a surprise. Maybe barely play. Did try that too, DD, and then no one used it. So I sort of just switched it off. Right, so dark steel, we need the powdered coal. Coal. If I take the coal, we need to powder that in our squasher. Grateful for the 3 months of SF5. Yeah, that's very unusual. You have too many packs you want to play? I'm struggling to find a new one. So it's beginning to look a lot like it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like we might get through this one today. But if I get through this one today, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Did you lose one of your badges? You should have an artist badge, Monkey. Look back into mod packs you may have missed. Dude, you should see the list of mod packs that I have in here. Like, there's heaps of them. There's a lot that I've tried. While I wait for that, I'm going to start collecting some of this. Yeah, Monkey, I think that you can turn the artist badge on and off. Zenith Rose is nice. Yeah, you can turn the artist badge on and off yourself. ATM Arcana sounds like a good choice. Sarcasm. Someone in one of your YT videos suggests regrowth. I loved regrowth. The thing is, right, is that I can't, because of the interactive aspect, I can't go back before sort of one... Yeah, I can't hear that guy. I can't go back before 116. Send one that's almost finished. Kathy, I'll give it a try. Quite happy to test stuff for you. How you doing, Zenith? You can't hear that either. Why is it so broken? You're good? Excellent. Just wonder why I can hear the trivia sound effect, but I can't hear any of the alerts. Heard how our stream started tonight? I was watching Dee. Things did not go well. Another Skyblock EMC pack. I would prefer for my next pack to be out in the overworld. That would be nice. I think I need to get outside a little bit. New policy of rebooting before stream. It's probably not a bad idea. I should have done that today. My thing is though, right, that because I've the time that I finish work, if I finish work, I get home, I have dinner, and then I go basically straight into streaming. There's like no middle ground in there. 5 blocks are cold and empty. Yeah, I need a break. I need to get outside. I think I'm a little sort of what's the name of this pack? I'm a little Newstoned out. Get your computer to reboot while eating. I mean, I could do that now, but I wasn't expecting to need to, if you know what I mean. I was expecting it to just sort of work. Okay, so how many of these are we doing? I think it was 8, right? So I should... Oh, okay, I'll do that. This guy. So we want to do like 8 of these. I'll start with 3. I need at least 1 more. Alright, so you should be further along. So you will need another redstone block, which means that we can make that now. We can make that into this via this. And then we make this guy. And then that becomes void shimmer. And we take the other void shimmer. I like to beta test packs. Shadow pulse. Oh, there you go. Shadow pulse goo. Done. Quest complete. So that wants me to make Eclipse alloy. Oh, I need 2 shadow pulse goo. Of course I do. Oh, we're out of redstone again. Okay, I need that then. Who made this mod pack? Just overcraft everything? I could have sworn I only needed 1 of those, but 2 is fine. 2 is fine. So we got like an hour left. I think we're probably going to get through the pack. Probably. If not, we've got 4 hours tomorrow to make up for not very much. May play this pack today and need something to chill to as I have a headache from driving home yesterday in very bright conditions. Please do. And give feedback. You need 1 to make a stack. If you need a stack, automate. Okay, so let's see. Shadow pulse goo. Oh, so we need void shimmer goo. We need 2 void shimmer goo. That means we need 4 of these, which means okay. So we need 8 pity machine frames. So let's start getting that ready. This one didn't really seem worth crafting. You know, worth making. Because I'm only going to need 2 of them. I think I'm going to stay up for 20 hours and try and fix my sleep schedule. Sadly, I'll miss your streams. Hey, that is fine. sleep is more important. That's why YouTube exists, exactly. And I try to be pretty active in the YouTube. Try to be. Just. Hopefully get to 1K subs so my views matter. I mean, eventually. It'll probably happen eventually. What you got? Podzol, acacia sapling, sea pickle, nautilus shell, red dye. Oh, red dye. Sleep is important since when? Since forever. Hi. Sort of co-stream to YouTube, seeing some streamers do that. Yeah, it's a little bit sort of complicated. YouTube's streaming thing is not the most intuitive. Oh, rotten flesh. Oh. Oh. Hang on, zombie capture card. You live in the nether for a while. Let's see if this drops zombie flesh. YouTube streaming sucks, but its ability to find new content is supreme. He will ignore us when he becomes famous. I would never ignore you, Taliono. Sorry, I forgot your name for a moment there. It's Twitch TOS for affiliate or hire streamer to dual stream. That's not true anymore. It used to be. The algorithm on YouTube has become so bad, if you watch one brand new video, your whole recommendation is flipped upside down. I've suddenly started getting recommendations for clips from the movie Moneyball, which came out in 2011. What? Why are they showing me Moneyball clips? I don't care about Moneyball. Right, so now we should be able to make I need simple machine frames. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll get 2 of these. Plastic. Nether brick. Either get something really weird or the same. I'm starting to get a lot of the same stuff. I would prefer to have different options. Berry core. I have no ferricore, and I must scream. Oh, while we're here, we should make some of the Eclipse alloy. The toppest of all tiers of dire items, the Eclipse alloy. The gear you can make with this stuff is properly top tier, and if you add the right upgrades, you can make yourself invincible to damage, fire, falling, and even have the ability to fly. Block of netherite. I have 5 netherite on me currently. But we do have a lot of ancient debris. Ancient Deborah. The only reason Twitch streaming is better than YouTube streaming is because YouTube have harsher requirements to gain money, plus the usability. Yeah, YouTube is, yeah. It's not easy to stream to. It's not as easy. Watch one Robin Williams short, and now I have all the 70s/80s comics in my feeds. Moneyball was a great movie. I enjoyed Moneyball, but why am I getting recommended Moneyball videos from 14 years ago? It was 2011. Snooze fighting streams police chases, that's true. He also is on YouTube. Actually, his YouTube channel is pretty big. IG Twitch wouldn't be scrolling, but I don't want to get addicted to it. I tend to find, right, well, for me anyway, when it comes to watching people, I've got like a very small group that I watch. You know, so it's not something that I scroll through looking for new people all the time. I've got this one sort of core group of people that I will watch more often than not, and don't tend to venture outside of it. Whereas on YouTube, you know, like, I watch anybody if they're entertaining enough. But yeah, I just keep getting, lately, especially lately, it's just a lot of the same stuff. Probably get away with just the two of those. Now you, sir. It's still got ether gas in it. What was the name of the pack you suggested where the world needed to be rebuilt? Cuboid Outpost. And you don't have to do the 1.20 version. The 1.16 is technically more complete because the 1.20 is an update only, and it is missing some of the mods that were unavailable. That should be already done. But it's a really solid pack, you know, like the guy that made it, Cuboid Droid, he made a really good pack. How hard is it to make the gear? So that's still just normal gear recipes. That's what, 15, 19, 24? So if I could get 24 ingots of that, we could be famous. Luxury is 121, 1.20.1. They're both. You should be able to get 1.16 in the luxury edition as well. Okay, so this guy here, we need 2 gold gears and 2 fairy core. That's right, I needed fairy core. But I will say this, Tampioca, it is basically, at its core, still a skyblock. Do it after I crave another skyblock. Totally understandable. Wear sunglasses, you'll go snowblind. It is pretty bright when you first start. Am I making enough of these? I only need 2 blaze. I think I made too many primer gels. And I need the advanced machine frames. Oh, I do need to make 4. Okay. So frame. I need 2 more of these. How come I've only got 5 Supremium machine frames? What did I use to make? I have a question. What old mod do you miss that no longer gets supported? Probably asked this one time already before. What old mod? Oh God. Thorncraft? No, Thorncraft is the one that turned me off magic mods completely. That's definitely not on my list. But don't judge your list by mine. Yeah, the underwater goblins. Yeah, there was this old mod where out in the ocean there was under the bottom of the ocean there was like a hole that opened up in the ocean, and you could swim down into there, and there was like this little city of goblins under the water. I've never been able to find that mod again. But I liked that mod. It was really difficult to fight the goblins and stuff. Plastic. Plastic, yeah, and then we need netherrack. TC3 was awesome. Afterwards, not so much. One that let you craft a torch and glass together for an easy lamp. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's any old mod that's out there that isn't out there that I go, oh, I wish that mod was still a thing. Simple as Googling underwater goblin mod MC. You know what? I have tried that, Nitsa. And it doesn't remember it. Okay, why? That should be firing out heaps. Favorite power mod is Extreme Reactors. Power destroys it in most packs, but it's still great. I did like the first time that I played was in Sky Factory 3, right? That's the first time I really got into modded properly. And that used, you know, it was cool building a giant reactor. You know, that was always one of my favorite things in that pack was building the massive reactor. That was always fun. Alright, 4 of those. So now we should be able to say I want 2 blaze blooms. Two blaze blooms. And then the blaze blooms make that void shimmer. But I need 2. Ah, so I was right. I do need to do this more times. Oh, wait. Braincraft, I missed that as well. The Goblin Underwater Conspiracy Theory. I swear I'm the only person that remembers it. Okay, so let me figure this out. So we got 1 void shimmer. I have 2 blaze bloom. So 2 blaze bloom will make another void shimmer. So we need 1 advanced machine frame. So we're actually okay. So I can take that bucket out, put that bucket in, and then no, I cannot. I need to make that guy first. Okay. Right. Frame. I need you. I actually made exactly the right number. No, I didn't, because I'm going to have to make this guy again, too. Can't believe I ended up with 5. I don't even know what I did that... Oh, I know what I did. It's the Shadow Pulse goo. There you go. Alright. So we're going to need to do a few more of these. I need at least 3 more. So I need to do this twice more. So we need more dark steel. More dark steel again. I'll do 32. It's the first Tekkit mod pack. I wonder, when I first started playing, right, like the very first time I ever played modded, or the first time I played Minecraft at all, there was a mod that added stuff like a winged Pegasus. You know, there were like unicorns running around and stuff like that, but there was also a Pegasus, and you could capture the Pegasus and tame it and then fly around on it. I know that there are mods that are similar to that, but that was kind of cool. One of those things. I wonder if I went back and played it, if it would still feel like, oh wow, look at this cool thing. Probably not. Buildcraft quarries were okay. Same thing with mining turtle though. Maybe I have to look up the Yogbox pack and see if that had the thing in it that I'm talking about. Download the classic Tekkit and play it. It's 112 though. Chemcraft was cool. Shadow Pulse. Void Shimmer. Shadow Pulse. Oh, we need two. Yeah, okay. I remember. Okay, redstone wise. I got one block. I know that I need at least 2, so we'll make 4. Chemcraft, one that breaks blocks into periodic elements and compounds and can be used to rebuild any item in the game. I played one of those packs once, it always broke me. Alright, 3 of those. Then we need plastic. 6 of those. Netherrack, 6 of these. Remember the shimmer back in September? Do you remember the shimmer back in September? Nether brick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One that allowed you to make liquid chemicals, and some had various effects, also crashing your game. Lock that in for now. Someone should probably put this duck to bed. It's 20 past 9. That's crazy. Someone automate ducks. Automate ducks to sleep. Okay, so I think that what we need to do is we need to make 3 of these. Right, 3 of the advanced machine frame. Because we need to make 2 more supremium. We need to make 3 more supremium. Okay, so we'll go straight to supremium. So that means from here, we need 2 netherite scrap. No, we don't. We need netherite scrap. We need 6 of these. 6 of these. Then we need, please, 6 of these. We need plastic. How come I keep picking out 5? 6. Oh, 6. And then that guy. Oh, diamond gear. Alright, so you have a tiny bit of latex. No, you don't. You, two of you, two of you, two of you, one of you. Probably gonna boo me, but I love that fluid cows mod. I don't mind fluid cows. In Sky Factory 5, they've got the electric sheep. Those are kind of cool. I do miss staying up to the end of stream, but work is work, and I'm up at 6 AM. That is the middle of the night where I come from. "6 AM? Oh, right. We're going to have to go down and get another bucket of pink slime. Energize sheep. Sounds right. 5:22, been up since 4. After 5 hours of sleep. Sleep is important. Hey, Sleepy Mousy, how you doing? It's 11:25 AM. It's 9:25 PM. 30 minutes of Bible, waddle off to the gym, and then work by 8. Crazy town. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Okay, so this guy, this is the last step that we need. So we need plastic netherite ingot. So back to plastic. 6 plastic. Netherite ingot. I have 3 currently. I think I need that diamond. Gold. Celesti Gem and Diamond Gears again. 1, 2, 3. And then Celesti Gem I think we haven't got. Oh, I have got. I need more though. Extra days? Yeah, streaming days. So it's extra time. So basically, Kathy, what we do is we do a 3-hour stream. And if chat fills that bar at the top with subs and bits, then I stream for 4 hours instead of 3. And then basically, instead of then just saying, okay, we'll do 4 hours today, what I do is I let it stack. So if the bar gets filled twice in a day, then we do 2 days of 4-hour streams. And we have a thing that counts it down, essentially. Yeah. I think that sort of covers it. Not a bad idea, that. And so at the moment, we've prepaid 25 extra days of 4-hour streams. Yeah. Which is very, very generous of everyone, and I am hugely appreciative. Yeah, so 25 days of... We got 100 hours of Mr. Wiggly available. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have a good night and a good time zone, peeps. No worries, Aroha. Sleep well, enjoy your morning. Could you, for example, be like, oh, today we're doing 5 hours and it shaves it off? Normally, I suppose I could. But, like, I finish at 10 PM my time, and if I go any longer than that, then we're going to end up, you know, in the middle of the night. And I got work in the morning too. Burned out after 4 hours. True. But I suppose I could do that. And normally, like, if I stream on Saturdays, which hasn't happened for a long time, but if I do a stream on Saturdays, I don't count that against the clock. That's just like a bonus stream. Oh my god. But you could. Yeah, I could. Can I salvage this? I don't think I can. Could you? I suppose I could. Is that an option if you can't find a pack? I guess so. I mean, there's not really any reason why I couldn't. But yeah, you know, I know people come here to watch Minecraft, so I'm happy to do Minecraft to help the people out. But normally, what we would the idea was, right, on Saturday, what we would do is we would pick up whatever game is free on Epic that week, right? And sometimes that meant that the games were like really bad. And yeah, so the idea was that we would do a blind playthrough on an Epic game. But the Epic games lately have been so bad that it's been pointless even doing it at all. Speaking of other games, have you seen Golden Lap? I think you would like it. Mr. Wiggly Alternative. I was thinking of doing a channel like Wiggly After Dark and just making it all swearing all the time. Yeah, bad or just no real content. So there have been a few games that have popped up. Not many, but there have been a few games that have popped up that have been okay. Like at one point they did GTA 5 for free. Which is pretty cool. Gave away a Lego game. Yep, they've given away like a Lego Star Wars game at one point. Hey, Mr. Lubert. I do not have Game Pass. No, I don't play enough games, sort of offline games and stuff like that. I tend to not worry too much about that sort of stuff. And then Fairy Core. My alt account be more welcomed in the After Dark channel? Probably. Alright, so we're going to go you two, you two, you two. Then we need to say you live in here. The one with the ray? Yeah. I want to cuss so badly, I'm a sailor. Part of it, right? Part of my reasoning for it, this is another thing that I've explained in here before, but part of my reasoning for not swearing is because in the end, right, ultimately it comes down to the fact that I am playing Minecraft. Right? If it's what happens to people in Minecraft that's actually worth swearing over? Yeah, no worries, Kathy. That sounds good. That's part of it, and then another part of it is that I've got young nieces and nephews, and I wouldn't want them to stumble upon the stream one day and hear their uncle cursing and blinding, you know. And there are other ways to communicate. 2 blaze gold and a diamond gear. Do I have 2 blaze gold? I've got 8. Perfect. And then a diamond gear. Creeper would sneak up behind and explode. There are other ways to express your dissatisfaction with that happening to you. Like to emphasize my words, that can still be done without swearing. Okay. So the Blaze Bloom makes this. Void Shimmer. Now we have 2 Void Shimmers, which we should be able to use to make that. And now we still have 6 premium machine frames. So that's our Shadow Pulse. We'll grab the other one. Some people feel the curse words give bigger impact than saying "oh banana." That is true. Some people do feel that way. Okay, so we've got everything now except for the creative energy cell. We could do those, I'm not really that worried. And we have the energy cell and the power transmitter. Alright, time to concentrate on the energy cell. There are times when that creeper makes you wish you were wearing the brown pants, that's true as well. Okay, so let's think about this. If we make this, we need 2 of the spirited energy cells. So 1 of these means 2 of these. That's 2. That means we need 4 niotic, 8 blazing, 16 hardened, 32 basic. So I need to make 32 dielectric casing. Mr. Lubert with a 16-month sub. No sounds, unfortunately, because Microsoft, that's why. Thank you, Mr. Lubert. Oh, but someone asked, what other types of games do I like to play? I like racing games, but I like sort of arcadey racing games. I don't like the realism ones, you know? Like, I don't want to have to pull out a steering wheel and stuff to play it. I quite like racing games. I don't mind some first-person shooters, but I tend to prefer first-person shooters in that have a single-player story. Mario Kart, yeah, like Mario Kart's okay. You know, it's fine. I need 42 more iron. I'm just gonna just cook a stack. Classic pole position. Not quite like that. Like the Need for Speed type of stuff, you know? I like Need for Speed. $32. Go. Last NFS game I enjoyed was Underground on the PS2. There was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit was a lot of fun. Forza. Yeah, I didn't like Forza. Forza leaned too much in the wrong direction for me. There are 2 NFS Hot Pursuit games. There was one that came out. God, when did that come out? Forever ago. So basic capacitor now. So if we make 4 for each one, that means we need to do this 32 times as well. So we need 100 more iron. Okay. Do that too. NFS Underground be like bam 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 bam. Last game with cars in it I enjoyed was the original Gran Turismo. Before that was Frogger. 5 ever. Yeah, I didn't mind the Hot Pursuit. I don't know which one. Not the more recent one. Okay, so that capacitor, we want to do that 32 times. Go. Here we should end up with 4 stacks. 2 stacks. The bam 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 is the way the popular song is if you get it. Yeah. Bam 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 bam. Hello. Hello, octatic capacitor. definitely be quicker. Thank Past Wiggly for setting up auto crafting. For setting up some auto crafting, yeah. Alright, so now we need more iron. At least this happens quickly. Oh, now it's raining. Not done with this pack though, Wiggly. Have to automate all the resources. Now you're doing everything manually. I've automated the important ones. That's my approach. The important ones are done. There's a few like automating copper. Sort of not really any reason to automate copper. Perfect. 32 basic energy cells. Now we should be able to get into this sort of thing. So that means we need 16 of these. So I need to do that recipe a few more times. I think we're going to run out of that. So 16 means that I need to... They make 4. I need 2 for each. 8 times? Every time I make 4, I get 2. Within the SAG mill UI, you can send the powder to the alloy smelter with 1 click. Yeah, but it'll try to send stuff down, maybe. I was worried about the secondary stuff trying to send through and getting stuck in there. Is it like if I crush the iron in there, I get tin, and I didn't want it to get clogged up with tin. Oh, not blaze. Energetic. I have 23 of these. That's not going to be enough. I need 4 per. So we need at least a stack of energetic alloy. So let's get some iron. And some gold. These pipes in a filter. I think that probably what would happen is it wouldn't send it down. Like I set that to push. And this doesn't need to be on pull, does it? Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Right, so if I should throw them in there, that should make that. Right, so while that's doing that, we'll get over this way. Maybe we're not going to get through the pack today. We're so close though. Okay, so these here, 2 of those make 1 of these. And we need... Oh, we're going to need a whole bunch of them. Maybe we just make... do this 16 times? I need redstone for that. Okay, so we need beets. And red doodad. Why you do that? Beats Bears Battlestar Galactica. Should be enough of those. That wanted the redstone, so let's grab some of that. Put it away. Let's make 16 of these. Missing 8. I can get your 8 for you. Alright, so this means we need to do this. And then this. Oh, really? 8 of those. Now we need dielectric. 8? I'll do 8. Original remake or Caprica? Battlestar. The Caprica. Right, 16 hardened capacitors. So I should be able to say, do this. Oh. I got 15. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. And then do this. I ran out of these again. So we'll do, instead of 4 times, let's do this 8 times. We'll do 2 stacks. Random. Oh, an amethyst block. Oop, oop. Okay, so 8 more of those. That was not enough. Okay. There we go. So that's that level done. So now we need the blazing stuff. So blazing still makes double of those. So how much blazing crystal do I have? 56. I think I need to make 8 of these. This guy, 8. Low on iron again. Yeah, 8 of those. Iron. Oh, wait. Confusing because I've got 2 different systems. 8. Go. Okay, so that'll make the 8 internals. Then we need to do this 4 times. And then this 8. No, I need more. Hey, hello. Why am I doing it that way? We're gonna run out. So close. Alright, we need 4 more blazing doodads. So that is blaze gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, can I? Oh, what? Yeah. Whoops. Whoops. Where are the magpies? I don't know. Did they get stuck over the stasis chamber or something? I don't know. I don't know. Right, so these should all be blazing. All blazing. Done. Now, Niotic. Niotic is going to be a bit more difficult. But we only need 4 Niotic. 4 Niotic. Okay, so that means we need 4 dielectric casing. So we'll do that first. Because that's easy. We can autocraft those. Then I think we need 2 for Spirited. And 1 in there. So let's make 3 more. So that should cover that. Then for these we need to do this 8 times. And I have 3 Niotic. Okay, so it's 8, 12 per. What's 12 times 8? It's 80, 96. I think it's 96. All are blazing? Your pockets hot yet? Of course they are. Of course they are. Always have been. Is 96 correct? Correct. That sound works. You are done. This guy's doing his thing. Alright, so let's make that, and then we can make energy cell nitro number 1. Six times 8 equals 48 times 2 equals 96. Correct. Spirited, not nitro. Niotic. Spirited is next. Spirited is the emerald one. Speaking of, I've got 3 of those. So, emeralds, 213. So we're going to need less because we're only making 2 of these. That means we need 24. That right, 24. Go through a bunch of emeralds. It's because I had to make this the compressed emerald block. That one hurt a little bit. Okay, so to make this, we need to make this twice. And then this guy again. Then how have I ended up with 5? What have I done? How? I am confused by this. Oh, because, yeah. I'm using 2 each. Right, that makes total sense now. I got it. I got it, chat. Oop. Okay, we need dielectric paste again. Let's do that twice. No, that is incorrect. Okay, basic capacitor. So let's do this twice. I think I made way too many niotic stuff. Alright, so that is done. So we're up to 4 of those. This is... yeah, it's still got heaps to go. So we'll put them in there. Take that out. Put those away. So we need... oh, that's uraninite. So this one is done. Now we just need to do this. So we need the spirited capacitors. These do unfortunately use 8 million FE each go. We're holding up. So we need 2 of those. So we have those. We need 4 of these. Oh, I made the wrong one. Did I? No, I didn't. Whew. Okay. Have that one. Alright, so now to make this, we need to do this twice. And then make that. That is done. Then we'll need to do that again twice. So I need more than we have. And the other thing is too is that these, the nitro crystals, we need blocks of blazing crystals to do these. Now, how many nitro crystals do we need? We need 12 of these. So we need 12 nitro crystals. So that means we need 12 of those, 12 nether stars, that's easy. 266. The block of blazing crystal. So we need to do this 12 times. Oh, I ran out of blaze powder. Waxed exposed cut copper from Argus. Thank you. We've almost made it to our granite pathway. So we get 7 of those. That's not enough. That'll make 16 more. That'll give us 8, 9. Do it that way. Still got 418 blaze rods left. So this means this means this means gimme. Ooh. What is that? Contessel with 500 bits. Thank you very, very much. Hey, hey. Aha! Now you and I. Yes. Yeah! Tolagas with the birch pressure plate as well. Thank you, Tolagas. Okay, spirited capacitor. We need to make this twice. And then this guy once. And that is that ready to go. So now all we need to do is this, and then we're ready to finish the pack. Who stole my axe? Don't axe me. Yeah, we're right on the brink of finishing. If I say you insert that guy. Luckily these don't take a lot. Million FE. The 20 million to make each nitro crystal is going to be a little bit painful. Oh, they make 16 at a time. I only need to do this once. Oh my god. I didn't see that. We're already 1/10 of the way through the crafting process. I'm glad I updated these things. It's been 1-to-1 all the rest of the time. I was not expecting 16. 6 million. $9 million. We're almost halfway there. 10. 11. It's going to slow down a bit now because we're not making enough power. How's our bean supply? Oh, we're out of beans. Oh, we're almost fully out of beans. 13 million. All right. There's not really much point to making more beans. Hmm. 15 million. There's still 189 buckets in there. We should be okay. 16. Time in a bottle. You know what? That's another thing I never look for. Is there time in a bottle? Doesn't look like it. No. 17. 8. Oh, no. 18. 2 million left. Is time one? Is there? Oh, there is a time one. You need a time crystal though, which you can only get from other time crystals. It's timey-wimey. 19 and 20 million. Okay. So that is done. That is done. Now we need to do this twice. So we need to autocraft that. I thought that I had done those. Power. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff. Oh my god, I've run out of dielectric paste again. 1, 2. Energy cell nitro. Oh no! Oh, I just did all of that and the nitro isn't the end. I need 9 of them. Mojang is translating Minecraft into UK, but it's the same as English. Only difference is the U for color. Isn't there? That's pretty much it. But they're only 87% translated. Yeah, we're gonna have to put this out to next stream. I'm gonna do this 8 more times. Oh, that's annoying. Contestal is nice. Do I even have the resources? Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to have to set up auto crafting because that's the only way to really do that. The amount of stuff that we're going to have to produce to get that working. Yeah, and we need a lot more lava than what we have. Because we almost used all of our lava. Maybe another Fernator could be a good call, because that one is running pretty well over here. Seems to be. Oh, fixed even. Yeah, so maybe this is the solution, or maybe we let this guy out now, because I don't think that we're going to need the glass anymore, or are we? Maybe we do. Anyway, we'll figure that out tomorrow. Today, though, it's time for us to wrap things up. So sleep the night away. Almost got there, chat. It's just I forgot that the energy cells didn't make the creative energy cell. So we're very, very close. We've got 2 more things to make in that one, and then I guess tomorrow at some point we're going to have to make the player transmitter. Oh, which will be interesting because to make the player transmitter, you need to make an aerial pearl, which you have to use on a zombie or a husk. Cheat away the last 10 minutes left, I see. Well, I mean, it's 10 p.m. We had 15 minutes of fluffing around at the beginning of the stream because of a broken Windows update. So we're a little bit short of 4 hours, but I mean, even still, I get 10 minutes of just trying to set that up. I think it's alright. I did do 15 minutes earlier. Nice excuses. Hey, sometimes a reason is an excuse in a nice jacket. Morpheus is nice. Nice Morpheus. Right. I see somebody to raid already. Thank you for the fun. Thank you very much. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Subby. We're going to raid Elaine. Go hang out over there and say hello to her. If you like what you see over there and you're not following, please do hit the follow button. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll finish this thing off. It will be about 4 hours earlier than whatever the current time is for you now. Fingers crossed I've got sound properly. But we'll see. In the meantime, thank you so much for hanging out today. Thank you for the subs, the bits. Thank you for sticking with me, even though the beginning of the stream was all messed up. But thank you for sticking around. Have an excellent time zone wherever you are, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Nice one. Cheers all.